Well, hey. Sorry, something in my throat. Well, hey. It's Wednesday. And you don't normally know what that means. But of course, today, you do. Hoo-hoo. Here's Rocky! Here's Rocky, and it is Raccoon Wednesday. Sorry about that. Very, very sorry about that. Thank you so very much for dropping on by. It is great to have you here as always. My apologies for not being able to stream on previous day as planned. I was getting fitted for my new Halloween style costume, so no need to be crabby. Everything's gonna be a-okay. Hopefully. There are some complications, of course, but I'm sure I can overcome them. If you believe in me, if you believe in the spirit of Halloween, then something probably terrible and haunted is likely to happen. I'm not sure if I actually want that, but I do want you here. And once again, I hope you've been well since the last time I saw you. How you been keeping? You've been keeping good? You been peeking good at any neat costumes? Do you have any of your own planned? Do you have any celebrations of your own planned? Do you have any candy of your own planned to give away or to eat or both? Joseph, it's good to see you. Thank you for dropping on by, as well as Sonic Stefan, as well as Dodger, Nova. That's right, there is a stream tonight instead. And, yo, Lego Dude, stream is on like Booyakasha. Booyakasha! Has to be said like Michelangelo. That's the law. Eva-tastic, it's good to see you. As well as the Sonic Goat. How's it going? Goose, it's good to see you. You got an ad for milk. All you need now is an ad for chocolate, and the circle of chocolate milk will be complete. It's much more like a straight line. It's just milk becomes chocolate milk. But either way, it is beautiful life cycle nonetheless. It's good to see you. I hope that you are doing wonderfully, as well as Whisker the Rodent Knight. Squeak. I don't know why I put a R and rolled it in the second time I said squeak, but it's just so fun to do. Squeak! And, yeah, it's gonna be, definitely kind of a freestyle it kind of time, because I didn't have a lot of plans going into this, because I spent way too much time trying to sort out my costume stuff. But either way, I found a story to read, which I will tweak some of the wording of to keep it as family friendly as can be. And I hope you enjoy that. Maybe afterwards I will try and then struggle to play some ghost trick, because it's been very long time and I don't really remember how to play that. Dressing up as Bassie from Dandy's World. Oh, very, very nice. I'm just going to do a quick little lookaroo to make sure that Bassie is the one that I'm thinking of. Oh, yes. Okay. I do know her. Oh my goodness. Such cute styles. I like. Very pink and purple, much like a certain someone that I know. Very, very cool. Now I'm curious, did you have to find all of the costume pieces yourself? Or was there already like a place where you were able to buy such a costume for? Even so, sounds wonderful. Joseph says, aka Scott. Well, if it isn't my favorite rockaroni. How you doing, bud? You know, I'm doing pretty good. Feeling good. Gonna have a good time streaming tomorrow because no one's gonna be able to stop me. And I look forward to. Wait, no, not streaming tomorrow. I'm getting my words confused. For you! Hey! Big Raccoon for the re-submarine sandwich for 4 months. That's definitely going to feed a lot of hungry raccoon. So, thank you so very much for dropping on by. It's been so long since I've last heard from you. I hope that you're doing well. Vroom, vroom. And, let's see. Woke up yesterday with the worst left arm pain I don't like, despite doing all the safety stuff, but I also found a good physical therapy video. That is a good thing on it, which has given me hope that it'll get better. I am going to be hoping and praying for the best, because that is no fun. I want you to be able to draw good. I want you to be able to make the things and not have to feel the burn. So hopefully that new discovery can help put you back into a better direction, because you are wonderful and you deserve it. Samurai Samara! Oh yeah, thank you so much for dropping on by, and congratulations on the new happenings when it comes to the schoolings of the graphic styles. I am so very, very proud of you, and given that I have been to the general area that you will be heading towards, maybe I can give you some tips on the dumpsters with some of the best foods in them. All the same, I'm so proud of you, so happy for you, and eager to see what results from that happenings. Are we already cozying? Yes, because we're starting a little later than usual, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get to the things, trying to not have this stream last forever. What are my thoughts on Charlie Adler? Voice of, oh yeah, Felix the cat in the Twisted Tales of Felix. Or wait, no, that was somebody else. Wasn't that like, no, that was the other guy. Charlie Adler I think of most as, Buster Bunny from, Tiny Toon Adventures. And also a bajillion characters, everybody basically in Cow and Chicken. And Snively from Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes, boss. Yeah, he's a funny guy. Very intimidating when he yells, but still very, very, very funny guy. And very, very sweet, despite the absolutely horrifying exterior. Oh, and of course he's also Ickis from Our Real Monsters. No, Eva, it's A-okay. I think that Spam is delicious anyways, so it is fantastic. Able to do something pretty good. Finished the headband with flowers on it. Oh, I loves. And I hope, if you are at all comfortable, you could even just show the costume not being put on, but I hope to see in some form pieces of the costume in some sort of way. But, that sounds so cool. Oh, yes, he was a baboon, and... Oh, no, he was not. I am Weasel. That was Michael Dorn. But, yes, one of the very few voices in the Cow and Chicken universe that was not Charlie Adler. I'm not gonna stick around long, cause spooky ain't my vibe. I totally understands the you. Most of the time, it's not really me easily often either. I tend to speak very, very easily. I tend to speak? I'm just trying to say words, and thinking about the spooky is helping me forget how to language talk. What are words? But yes, it's good. It's good to see you, even if it's just for a brief instance. Just like it's so good to see Jerina La Ferina. ¿Cómo estás? It's so good to see you. I hope that you are well. I hope that I used como estás properly because I don't really remember how to properly use it. But thank you so much for dropping on by. It's so good to see you. Minimal dog is appreciated. Yes, of course. Except for Shibas. Shibas are fine. They remind me a lot of foxes. Sonic Stefan is a-okay that you can't stay. And very okay that you are getting the sleep that is being the responsible. But it is good to see you all the same, and I hope you have yourself a very, very spooky, but also very safe Halloween time. Also, I'm glad I said it properly. Oh, hooray. Oh, guess what? What is the what? What the what? What the what, Shadow Sylveon? 99. Halloween is coming. Halloween is coming. Halloween is coming. That's the wrong holiday, but I am happy to steal it. Will I be reading scary stories? I will be reading one at least. Sorry, I think those bitty boos went right up my nose, but that's okay. They landed in a... Oh boy, I'll clean that up later. But thank you so very much, Samara. That was so very sweet of you. Just making sure that there's... Okay, yeah, there's no more in my nose anymore. I'm okay. Thank you so very much for that, Samara. So very kind, so very sweet of you. And once again, congratulations on the good news. Did I hear that Chris the Evans now has a child of Evans? I did not know that. I thought that he had one before. But either way, yeah, he'll be great at being dad. I mean, Captain America literally as dad is top tier dad. So yeah, very way cool. And bye Sonic Stefan, and thank God for the blessings of the me. All of you. Thank you for being so polite and considerate. What's my favorite Halloween style candy? Probably Tootsie Rolls, and above that I would put a Tootsie Pop, particularly if it's cherry flavor. It was an acquired taste, but then I'm like, oh, you know what? I like the chocolatiness. I like the chewiness. I quite enjoy. I'm happy to see some other fans of that here. I will be here this Friday. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to be here the entire time, but there might be some disputes. And if nothing else, I know a very good lawyer. Oh, I like what I am getting, you know. I might actually start with this. Hey, Whiska, is there a title of that thing you have sent? Cause I'm gonna have some fun with that. But either way, thank you for bringing that to my attention. Oh, I'm reading the rest of it now. Oh, okay. I'm reading the rest of it. Yes, okay, that's happening. Okay, yes, before we get into that, I would like to know, what are your favorite Halloween candies? I'm seeing quite a few mentioned. The Fuzzy Peaches are good. The Sour Patch Kids are also good. I like the Sour Patch Kids a little bit more, because I feel like it's sour and sweet at the same time, and so you kind of like have to work your way to the sweet, and I feel so satisfied by the time I get there. disputes that I have yet to talk to Devon about, and hopefully I never will have to, because he'll recognize this channel is rightfully mine, and everything that happens here should be under my discretion and approval. We'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there. I'm seeing lots of Reese's mentions, which definitely very, very much pleases me. We raccoons do have very much a natural affinity to a peanutty taste and peanutty buttered texture, so you combine that with chocolate, which is pretty much the best thing ever, and what could possibly go wrong? The rhythms. Oh, I will turn the rhythms on. Thank you for mentioning that. Let's get to there, and then we will get to other things. I am going to, if possible, I'm going to make my chocolate milk cannon very, very quiet so as not to disrupt the story, but who knows, maybe it'll still work out that way anyways. It just tends to do whatever it wants to do, and I kind of just have to deal with it. Okay. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Hopefully, everything goes all the way it's supposed to. And without further ado, why don't we get a little spooky-ooky? Here's Rocky again. And there's Chad again. Okay. Peanut butter and oatmeal is absolutely based. Alright. So, why don't we read this story, which comes to us courtesy of Rocky Roads, written by Rocky Roads, though comes to us courtesy of Whisker the Rodent Knight. This is a story called I don't know, but I will refer to it as Crestwood Memorial Hospital. The rusted sign above the entrance creaked in the wind, its faded letters spelling out Crestwood Memorial Hospital. The moon, a pale silver in the Halloween sky, cast long, distorted shadows of skeletal trees across the crumbling facade. It was the perfect setting for a ghost hunt. For 7 college kids, it was the perfect night to do something stupid. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of dust, decay, and a faint, sickly sweet odor they couldn't place. The group, 4 men, 3 women, moved in a tight cluster down the main hallway, their footsteps echoing loudly on the linoleum. Maya, with her phone held up high, was already live streaming. Hey everyone, it's your girl, Maya, and tonight we are doing a ghost hunt, she announced to her small audience, her voice a little too high with nervous energy. We're here at the infamous abandoned Crestwood Memorial Hospital, and I've got my entire crew with me. We're gonna find some ghosts. A gust of cold wind, sharp and sudden, whipped down the hallway, rattling a loose window pane. One of the women, Lily, shivered and pulled her jacket tighter. Okay, I'm already getting a bad feeling about this, she muttered, her eyes darting into the cavernous, darkened rooms they passed. Just then, a low, drawn-out moan echoed from somewhere behind them. "Oh, I'm a ghost!" It was Mark, one of the guys, his voice a mocking whisper. Maya whipped around, her camera still recording. "Mark, seriously, knock it off," she said, her tone hardening. "I told you we're not doing that. This is my stream, not a frat party." He just grinned and shrugged, but the playful mood was already gone. They took a few more steps when a second, deeper moan filled the hallway. This one was different. It wasn't a childish wail. It was a sound of profound, heart-wrenching sorrow. It seemed to come from all around them, yet nowhere in particular. Maya's eyes widened. She marched over to Mark, hitting him on the arm. "What did I just tell you? Knock that off!"
"Whoa, I didn't do that,"
he said, his smile gone now, replaced by genuine bewilderment. As if in response to his denial, a larger, colder blast of wind swept through the hall, extinguishing a few flickering candles they had placed on the floor. The mournful moaning returned, louder this time. It was followed by the unmistakable sound of something shuffling on the floor above them. That's the best I could do. The group recoiled, pressing into each other as they stared at the dark, winding staircase at the end of the hall. Panic set in. One by one, their flashlights flickered and died. Their phone screens, including Maya's live stream, went black. For a moment, the only light came from the sliver of moon outside. Just before her phone went completely dead, Maya was seen screaming, "Ah!" Her mouth a wide, silent oh of pure terror as the live stream cut to black. The only remaining sound in the hospital was a long, loud, mournful cry. "Ah!" Oh, that's where it ends. Well, maybe she decided to start playing the prank, right? Oh, do I need a hug? Yes. Please give Rocky hugs. Please give Rocky hugs. Please give Rocky hugs. A Rice Krispie sounds lovely right about now. Okay. All right. I feel betters. Hey, Rocky Roads. It's so good to see you, Foxy friend. If I understand correctly, you wrote it that? I was gonna say thank you for all the terror, but instead I'll say thankun for all the terror. I enjoyed reading it until I got to the end, and then I had all the hibbly jibblies. But I got a lot of hugs and comfort as a result. Hey, Tethercat, how's it hanging? You've probably heard that a billion times. It's so good to see you. Thanks for not dropping on by. Thanks for swinging on in. And, okay, open ending is nice. Open ending is nice. I prefer that to the closed ending. We'll just, leave it up to, the imagination, and hopefully everyone's fine and nothing got them and nothing is going to get me. Everything's great. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. And I'm happy to have you here. Oh, I don't really want to scare a Whisker again, but if it's all in good fun, that is the best kind of scare. Sibuna, and it's good to see you too. Thank you so very much for dropping on by. Joseph says I missed. Oh, there was another redeem. I'll try to read that. Uh, oh, first date. In years a while ago, Shisato Sylveon watched Sonic 2 and played Sonic Chronicles. Watched an episode of Pandora Hearts. Chatted for like 3 hours afterwards. That is the actual best. That sounds like one of the greatest times. Uh, yeah, sorry, the redeems aren't showing up super duper good on here. But, yo, that is so great. That is so wonderful. And, if you got spooked and left before we got here, I'll make sure you know of my congratulating of you later. Oh, pat for Whiska. Yes, Sibuna did not stream yesterday, because of various happenings, such as getting fitted for, my Halloween costume, which you might see tomorrow, but maybe, no, definitely you will see on Friday, because I will be streaming on Friday, and there's nothing anyone can do to stop me. I'm so surprised that the redeems are not working as they should. That is a little weird. But hopefully they'll be better. Butterfingers actually are yummy. It's so hard to get them though. I think the Simpsons hoarded them all when they used to get paid to talk about them. Where was the other redeem? I don't know why I'm not seeing things. Oh, I see it now. Trick-or-treating with my best friend and their boyfriend. They're going as Odysseus and Penelope from Greek mythology, and I'm going as Ghostface from Greek mythology. No, probably not. But still, that's a fun little trio. There was definitely all of the violence in Greek mythology, so Ghostface will fit right in. And, yo, that's so awesome cool. Sounds like it'll be well worth it. And for Halloween, I'm going to be eating all the candy when I'm not streaming here. Oh, and then question to all of y'all. Do you have any costumes that you're going to be having?
Dog's the scariest thing of all. I hope a good walk is had. Cuz, thank you for dropping by.
The dog can't hear me, can it? It doesn't know. It can't eat me. Dogs aren't real. They can't eat you. Dogs aren't real. They can't eat you. They can't eat you. I'm okay. Oh, Chainsaw Man would be a very good costume. I did not see the movie because I do not know much about the chainsaw or the man. But I know what's that like the cute little thing, the cute little mascot thing. That especially, I feel like I could easily just like put that on my head though. Is that thing No, something else is Chainsaw Man. By luck, yeah. Pochita. Poquita? That, okay. I'm not sure how to say that. But it's cute. It is cute. One could easily get like a costume of that and put it on their dog, and it would make the dog less scary to me. Okay, Denji is the Chainsaw Man. All right. Okay, generally I've just known him as Mr. Chainsaw. I'll try to remember his name. This shows you how detached I am from most anime. As a toon, I never took the anime elective, so I still have a lot to learn. Never took that in toon school. What if I became a dog? That's the biggest nightmare I could have. Oh wait, no, maybe I'd be. Oh, Pi is the happiest dream I could have. Well, next to the dream of being able to share it with Tarina, of course. Though, Jamie, thank you so very much for dropping on by. Oh, you know what I should do? You know what I should does? You know what I should does right now, because I'm remembering this. I am going to share, for anybody who is into the voice act things and would like to try for a thing, please, oh please, I encourage you to try out for this new project called Hex's Hue, Another Tone, which is an offshoot of Hex's Hue, which is a school project being made by my good friend Raccoon VTuber Chifuyu Akashi. They have righted this whole story, and it's going to be not going to be like a full-on animation style, but more so like images, like comic style, that will be moving and have the other role played alongside it. And I will be the voice dyer Couture. So I will get to hear your auditions. I won't be able to give feedback to all of them because there's been a lot, but I would love to hear yours. And you don't have to have an account on Casting Call Club in order to try out. You will see a Google Docs link on that page. And then you can click on the link, and that will take you to an email where you can send auditions that way. Okay, so oh, Fuyu, you are so very welcome. Why is my chat's acting like it wants to freeze on me? Behave yourself, chat. But yeah, had to, Fuyu, had to. Okay, you know, with all that said, chat, why are you frozen? I'm gonna fix you. I'm gonna fix you good. What if I do that? Very good. That's better. Why was it doing that weirdness? Sweet. Jay, there is a particular character that I very, very much hope to hear you read for. Well, honestly, all of them. But, yes, please do have the fun. Alright. Sitting at home, building the Lego Game Boy I got at Comic-Con. Hey, that is very productive, at least. I've seen the Lego Game Boy. It looks so cool. And I have seen individuals who have modded it to make it play the real games, because the people out there doing everything. But hey, maybe your Halloween could also be spent watching Raccoon stream in addition to that. But either way, I hope you have a great time with it. Should I draw knocked? That's all the sentence needed, and I would have said yes. Showing off his cool paw pads? Double yes. Oh, snap! Amethyst Majesty, thank you for being such an awesome, cool supporter. 7 strem streak. I like. Alright, so why don't we get into another spookums? This one is going to be a fair bit longer. But this one specifically involves raccoons to some extent. And hopefully, because I haven't read all of it in advance, hopefully I'm not going to have to stop reading it if it goes to a place where I say, oh. Hopefully, there are no big uh-ohs here. Okay, so, this is a story. So, this is a story called Don't Let the Man in the Raccoon Suit Inside. So, I'm not sure who it's told from the perspective of. I'm just gonna talk in basically Rocky voice. Here we go. Don't let the man in the raccoon suit No, I made it through the entire last story without messing up, and then I just turned this one into a story about me. No, here we go. Take 2. Don't let the man in the raccoon suit inside. Thanks for letting me stay here, I said as I walked through the door. I needed a break from my roommate. He and his girlfriend of the last 6 weeks had gotten into yet another argument. And, needless to say, I didn't want to deal with any of the results of that.
You practically begged me,
TJ replied, a sandy-haired man with green eyes about my age and height. He closed the door and led me into the living room.
I don't usually have people over.
Well, if I knew you lived like this, I would have asked sooner, I replied, comparing my tiny apartment in a college town to TJ's comfortable home. Judging by the clean brick, those are 2 different words. Judging by the clean brick exterior, spacious front yard, and hardwood floors, he must have lived quite comfortably, considering we had the same job.
It's all right. I've lived here since I was a kid, TJ said. I'm going out on a date tonight, but help yourself to anything in the fridge. I have just about every streaming service, so watch whatever.
Awesome. I seriously appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I only have one rule, TJ instructed.
If you see someone in a raccoon suit outside, don't let him in.
What? I chuckled, thinking he was joking, but his serious expression puzzled me. You're messing with me, right?
No, not at all. If you see someone in a raccoon suit, don't let him in the house, he replied sternly, grabbing his keys from the coffee table. It hasn't happened in a while, but occasionally he comes around and can be a pain.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
I know, but if you see a guy dressed in a raccoon suit, do not let him in.
As he headed to the front door.
I'll be gone for a few hours, and he's been coming around less and less, so you'll be fine.
If I do see him, should I call the cops?
Nah, it's not that serious. Just call or text me. I can shoo him away pretty easily,
TJ replied.
I don't want to get the cops involved.
Okay, I said, still feeling confuzzled. He had to be joking with me, as he gave me a gentle wave and walked out the door, locking it behind him. I looked out the window to see him pull away. It was starting to get dark, as I turned around and settled myself into a nice, plush couch. It was nearly 2 hours since TJ had left. I was comfortably settled, watching an HBO documentary about the crazy chimp lady. It was hard to believe someone could be so unhinged. I guess you could say she was bananas. Suddenly, a bright white light filled the window. It looked like a spotlight. As I approached, I saw shadows of trees, bushes, and other objects on the manicured lawn. The light itself felt like one of those used on escaped prisoners in the movies. It was a bit overkill, but something else was out there, and I couldn't believe it. A man dressed in a raccoon suit. The light highlighted the stains, tears, and haggard look of his bodysuit. The head was worse. One ear dangled. The mouth part was covered in various colors. Looked as if the suit had never been washed, or for that matter, taken off. What the heck is this? I said, as its head turned towards me. It waved childishly before walking towards the house. I backed away from the window, my mouth agape. I stood in the living room, peering down the hall to the foyer. I saw the ragged ear from the small window of the door.
Hello? I know you're in there,
a male voice said. I gotta do this again. Hello? I know you're in there, a male voice said, trying to sound cartoonish and cute. That's why I did it again. I'm just a talking raccoon. Won't you let me come in so we can have an amazing adventure together?
What?
I yelled in confusion as he began to scratch lightly on the door. I took a couple of steps into the hallway. Listen, you just need to go away. It's been so long since I had an adventure buddy, he screeched as he continued to scratch. I promise we will have lots of fun together, but you have to
Let me in.
I'm not letting you in. Don't you want to have lots of fun? Heck no, I screamed. TJ said not to let you in. TJ? TJ? He said, overemphasizing the name as he began pawing at the window. Me and him go so far back. We used to go on adventures together. Oh boy, those were so much fun. Seriously, go away. And why do you sound like Mickey Mouse now? Boo-hoo-hoo! You're making me sad, he replied, sniffing dramatically. I'm just a talking raccoon who wants to go on adventures, and you're just a big meanie genie. I'm done here, I shouted. Go away! I am not talking anymore! Fine, he yelled back before a heavy thud. Everything's just gonna be me hitting the dumpster. The heavy thud shook the door as if he had kicked it in anger. Definitely sounded like a kick there. It became silent as the ears slowly retreated. I stood there silently, waiting to see if anything else would happen. But after a few moments, it was eerily quiet. I returned to the living room, my phone on the coffee table. I considered calling 911, but decided to text TJ instead. Perhaps I'd scared him off. Hesitating, I put my phone down. Sitting nervously on the couch, I clenched my jaw. My stomach churned, and my legs jittered. I watched the chimp show, but something gnawed at me. Kept glancing at my phone, torn about calling TJ. Then I heard it. Scratching. I grabbed my phone and looked towards the foyer. The sound wasn't from there. It was coming from elsewhere in the house. My mind raced as I followed the sound down a hallway with 3 doors. The scratching grew more frantic. I passed the first door on the right, gently opening it to reveal a spotless bathroom. Clearly, I'd never used it before. The sound didn't originate there. I turned to the left, opening the door slowly as the scratching intensified. The room was dark. I fumbled for the light switch, finding it eventually. The bedroom was immaculate. Stepping back out, I heard a voice. Hello, new friend. I walked over to the door, pushing it open to reveal a dark room with a silhouette in the window. I found the light switch and turned it on. He stood outside, looking at me. But that wasn't what shocked me. Inside the room, crude drawings littered the walls. Finger paints and crayon scribbles showing 2 figures. One with yellow hair, and the other, a raccoon, standing on 2 legs. Some showed them holding hands, smiling, or playing childish games. Others, more disturbing, showed the boy frowning and the raccoon crying. See? Me and TJ, the 2 of us go way back. We were the best of friends. Okay. Now me and you can be best best friends, he added, tapping gently on the window. Now can I please come in? Oh, pretty please? Nope. TJ said do not let you in. You don't know TJ like I do, he prodded. He used to be such a fun boy, but then he changed. Something happened to him. You're not coming in the house. Now go away. He became a cruel boy, and my adventure buddy became so dark. He continued while waving his hand around the window. You see it here in this room, don't you? I don't care, I insisted as he put down his hand, suddenly becoming silent for a moment. Even with the raccoon head, I could feel his stare boring right through me, leaving my stomach in knots. He will hurt you like he hurt me, he replied, his voice with a light tremble. But if you let me in, I won't let anyone, especially TJ, hurt my new best friend. My mind raced. The absurdity of it all. Impossible. This had to be some sick joke, and there was only one person who would do something like this. All right, cut the crap, I smirked. I'll give it to ya. This is probably a funny prank, TJ. I'm not TJ. I'm a talking raccoon. Talking raccoons don't exist. Yeah, right. Talking raccoons don't exist. You're just a weird prankster in a costume. That's how I know this is fictional. He stood there, outside in the wind. For a moment, he lifted his fake paw and began rubbing his chin. I could hear him sigh as he conceded. All right, you caught me. Good job. You passed the friendship test. I let out a sigh of relief. All right, I'm glad we can end this game. Honestly, it was starting to freak me out. Yeah, sometimes I get a little carried away, he chuckled, turning his head toward the front door. I'll see you inside, I guess. Why are you still talking like that? No, that's not in the story. I don't know if he's supposed to go into TJ voice now or not. I don't know what's actually happening. Guess we'll find out. Can you take off the suit? I mean, it actually does sort of give me the creeps. What? He replied, turning his head back to me. Take off the head part, at least, I said as I stepped a little closer to the window. He started to breathe heavily, but stood there without saying a word. I began to feel a little uneasy again, starting to doubt myself. Come on, take it off and you can come inside. But I can't do that. All right, there's one way to settle this then, I said, thinking of a solution to rest any doubt. I pulled up my phone and called TJ's number. The phone began to ring as we stood in a staring contest. What are you doing? I'm calling you, TJ. No, don't do that. My phone is in the treehouse. What? Hello? I heard TJ's voice over the phone. My eyes widened as I began to panic. Suddenly, the man in the raccoon suit started to scratch at the window, menacingly tearing the screen. You're not the raccoon? I shouted loudly over the phone. What? Of course I'm not. Is he there? Seriously? TJ answered. Yes, he told me he was you. Just stay inside the house. I'm on my way back, TJ replied before hanging up. I noticed that I was no longer on the He noticed that I was no longer on the phone and bolted away from the window as I ran out of the room. I could hear a doorknob rattling from somewhere as I ran back to the foyer area to see him trying to open it. TJ's on his way! No! He cried, pounding on the door. I feared he might break in and didn't know what he was capable of. Let me in! He'll be home soon. The begging and banging stopped, but the silence was brief. I heard a crash and ran through the house, searching for him. The sounds grew more violent, and I thought he was trying to break in, but I found no sign of him inside the house. Then I heard a glass shattering. I really don't want to break any glass in here. That's going to really, really hurt my feet. The raccoon man had a rock and was smashing my car windows. Glass flew everywhere as he swung his furry arm. He stopped, and I felt relieved until I saw something worse. A small red gas can labeled with the word lawnmower. He was pouring gasoline inside. Oh, no, 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 I shouted as he lit a grill lighter. I darted to the front door, unlocked it, and ran outside. Flames erupted from my car's shattered windows. Oh, my car! I stopped as the fire grew, engulfing the interior. Then I heard a door slam. He was inside. Oh, crap, I muttered. I heard tires squealing and saw headlights approaching. I quickly ran out of the way as TJ burst out. Where is he? I think he went inside. TJ stormed towards his house, and I followed meekly. He pushed the door open aggressively. Don't make me do it, he shouted. I lingered in the foyer, still fearful and not knowing what would transpire. TJ! Where is he? I yelled as I heard someone running in the living room. I cautiously approached and saw TJ and the raccoon man facing each other. TJ held the broom. Those actually work pretty well on us. Oh, I've heard this before. Raccoons live outside! Shoo! TJ taunted, swinging the broom wildly. A loud crack echoed as the broom hit the man. Get out of here now! You know what? I'm starting to relate to this raccoon a whole lot more. I'm cheering for him now. No, I won! I finally won! The man shouted, blocking his face. I won! You can't shoo me anymore! I told you raccoons live outside! TJ insisted, hitting him again. TJ, I'm calling the cops! I barked, pulling out my phone. But then I saw him dive at TJ, tackling him to the ground. They rolled around, knocking over the coffee table. The raccoon costume's head came off. He looked like TJ, except his hair was long and tangled with a beard. His skin covered in dried mud and who knows what else. And his eyes were wide with frenzy. I won! It's been 5 years. He snarled. He stood up, holding the broken broom handle. Now it's your turn to be the raccoon and live outside. I watched as he shoved the raccoon head onto TJ. I wasn't sure if I should call the cops. I walked outside and looked at my burning car, wondering how I was going to get home. The end. That went places. Oh my, that went places. I knew I was right to side with the raccoon guy. I knew it. I knew it all along. Well, hey, a happy ending. I like where that went. Kudos to the writer. They knew what was up. And I hope y'all enjoyed that. I definitely adjusted some of the words because the original writing is not the most family friendly, but it's one of those things that like had swearies just for the sake of having them. Like, come on, you're right there. This story is rated E for everyone with some few minor adjustments. Thankon. Okay, well, hey, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Imagine doing that to... Oh, you know what? Doing that to Devon does kind of seem warranted, but at the same time, I kind of like grew up outside anyways, so I'm very accustomed to it. But hitting him with the broom, though, yes, please. I would thoroughly enjoy breaking a broom over his head and setting... what of his could I set on fire? Setting his self on fire. We'll go with that. Alright. Sabuna says, finally got my sketchbook back out. Well, thank Kun for waiting until the story was over to make sure that anvil... Why is there an anvil addition add-on to my pie machine? I almost said Advil. That's gonna be what I need in a few minutes. Yay! Recco Gecko, thank you so very much for dropping on by. I hope you're having a good spooky season. Seeing you strem a few days back made me want to try Ghosts and Goblins for the first time, and then I immediately said no. I am not locked in enough. So I salute you for playing that. Recco, just make sure you spell his name correctly. That's actually the one wrong way to spell his name. It is actually Doorman, Doormat, Dormammu, Kevin, Devan, Development Kit. Right, Development Kit. Dorbus McDoggle. That's... Dorvis McDougal. You. That actually is one of the few incorrect spellings. McDougal. Yes, there are many ways. Dolphin Man. Diving Mackerel. Yeah, I know. It's I can forgive it though. I can forgive it. Also, Midna, thank you so very much for dropping on by. It's good to see that you play pools on Friday. Nice. Like, is that where you just like go around the neighborhood and just like dive into pools? That might be more of a raccoon culture thing. That might be. Yeah, it's definitely close, but yeah, Midna, you're right about that. Thank you for being considerate, and for being the good friend that you are. Yeah. Ghosts and Goblins was one of my first gammies ever on the Commodore 64. I didn't even know it was on that. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm thinking of Atari, but I probably am. But I associate Commodore 64 with, like, everything just being a little square that goes... That is almost certainly Atari. And, like, Pitfall and stuff like that. Oh, thank you so much, Lee. So what do now? I don't know if there is any more creeping pastors to read. And if not, then maybe I will try and struggle to play Ghost Trick. Where is my costumed? That is going to be potentially debuting tomorrow in the server when I hang out and we watch Paranorman. But if not then, just because I got it fitted doesn't mean it's fully ready. But if not then it will be on Friday when I am streaming, because it is going to be a Fuzzy Friday? I don't know. Frightful Friday. Frightful Fuzzy Friday. I don't know. Some combination of words. But yes, Friday it'll 100% be here in the public eye. Because, I mean, it makes the most sense to actually show it on the Halloween day. Will I be a cute black kitty? No, I will not. Although black kitties are very cute. The thing is, not really great to be one of those on Halloween night when you're going around looking for candy and, you know, walking down the street. It's not really good to be on the street as a black kitty. Good luck to every one of those. Every kitty who is of that very dark complexion on Halloween night. Please don't get yourself hit by any cars, and please get all the candy. But I'll simply say, it'll be. I actually don't even know what pun I'm trying to make. I don't even know what pun I am trying to make. I'm in too deep. I'm in way too deep. This was not a snap to resolve. But either way, I think it'll be fun. That actually was the hint. I did give the hint. Okay, so why don't we try a little bit more of going in to Ghost Trick, where I haven't played in probably a year or more, so I don't know how it does. I don't know how anything works. I never finished. Oh, that's right. You had the message that you wrote. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at this. Got my sketchbook back out. Got inspired by Neil Illustrator's version of Poseidon, who has a water arm. That's awesome. So I segmented the paper into 3 slots. I'm wanting to do one part as Poseidon's water arm, the other as thunder cloud. Thunder. Oh, cloud. That's a nice word. Lightning hand for Zeus. Not sure what to do for Hades' hand. Fire. You know, to quote the Disney song, so it's appropriate to use it in this terminology.
Hellfire, I don't know any more of the song.
I have seen very limited amounts of The Hunchback of Notre Dame. But yo, that's so good and so great. I am glad to see Motivation returning, because I love when you do the graphics. You do the graphics real good. So please keep doing the graphics, and I look forward to seeing how that turns out. It sounds way awesome cool. A Wizard at the Rave does sound fantastic. And I will say, speaking of dancing, you did such a lovely dancing styles recently, Cherina. I was hypnotized. You are just, so talented, my Cherina. Alright, so, the red panda from Turning Red. I will not be the red panda from Turning Red, but, you'll see. You'll see on Fry's the Day. So, why don't we... Oh, yeah. I never thought about that with Friday the 31st, and you turn the 31 around. Oh, no. well, hopefully nothing terrible will happen and everything will be great and everything will be nice. Everything will be very, very nice. Tarina, I will say that it's, I guess, kind of coincidental at least, but there is something that you have drawed of me before that is tangentially related to what my costume will be. It very much connects to a song that Homer sung for a certain episode. You know what? I'm gonna say this because hopefully you'll be the only one who gets it. But you'll know.
Kids, everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna start a new life.
At a certain place. And that will tie into what my costume will be. There is a connection. All right. So, with all that said, yeah, Sabuna, you're so right. Nothing bad at all. Also, I hope you draw fire. Let's go over to that game that I am going to have so many struggles with. That is... Can we turn off the creepy sound now? That's really starting to mess with me. Okay, cool. Better. Yes, Ghost Trick, which is a game where you go around and you try to... I don't remember anything at all. You go around and you get delicious pie. Yes, wonderful. The airplane made a Simpsons reference with Krusty and Tijuana. Oh, no, don't pronounce it the gringo way. With Krusty and Tijuana? There we go. I am intrigued. I am happy about this. I am very happy about this. Nova, yes, that's a great idea. Also, it's super late o'clock for you anyways. But thank you so very much for dropping on by and listening to my stories. Will I be continuing where I left off? Absolutely, which means I've got no idea what I'm doing. But I hope you enjoy whatever ensues. And whatever that may be, I doesn't know. Okay, are we good? We are good. Okay, so... an execution with my... I don't remember, I think I sort of gave him this kind of voice. An execution. With my memory gone, I don't have a clear image of what that is in my head. But even I can sense the strong feeling of foreboding that hangs in the air. Oh yeah, I think I was making him sound like Peter Griffin. Maybe I'm too late. Oh, they said, welcome to the happiest place on earth! Oh, that's great. Oh, they know what's up. Oh, much respect to airplane crew.
So how's it going with the generator in the basement?
I like that guy. That guy's cool.
They're trying to fix it now. It's gonna take a while, they said. They haven't even gotten the internal phone there back up yet.
Samurai Samara, thank you so very much for the bitty boos. Chili dogs and ice creams, and hopefully pie. Oh my. You are so sweet as always.
I just hope the rowdies don't rush the guard room.
We don't have any rowdies here. And what's more, the ones who committed the most atrocious crime isn't even here anymore at all.
You promised not to talk about that. Oh, yeah.
Could you knock it off with that weird flipping and flopping around?
This guy's clearly Southern.
I can't stand looking at it. If you don't stop, I just might have to pound you.
This is a I don't know what voice is what anymore. Hooray!
This is a glorious dance that's been passed down in my family for generations. When you don't know what else to do, dance, dance, dance. We call it the panic dance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
This is a special detention calling from the... What voices am I even doing? Rocky, what are you doing? This is special detention calling from the death chamber. The internal phone is finally back up. Or is that the guy... I don't know who's saying what. Oh, it is... Yeah, it's people in that other room. It's pitch black down here, though, until they get the generator going again. How's it going up there?
Phone's been ringing off the hook from headquarters.
Oh boy, we can't let the existence of this prison become known to the outside world. We'll have to round up the prisoners somehow. Is Bailey dancing?
Oh yeah.
Yup, you should see him. Take a video of it. We can all watch it together when we're done. Once the generator's back up, I'll record it with the security camera. I don't know what voices I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna need to see some people who don't look the same. So, in this game, we are playing as ghosty person, and I'm not sure what we're trying to achieve, but we're gonna try to achieve it. Okay, so let's go to... Oh, there's so many places here. How am I supposed to figure this out? Oh, there's way too much stuff. I don't know where to begin with this puzzle. No, let's stay here. Let's stay here. Oh, no, there's no other places I can go. I need to leave. Wow, I wonder what in the world happened here. I have to look for Detective Jones. Well, should I try something about this? Should I try to do something about this situation first? Since Devious Mashed Potatoes is going to Sonic Expo, will you stop by? I'd love to! I would love to, yes! Very yes! Please, yes, if you will have me, certainly. Wow, I gotta make that game command happen, Dodger. I didn't know the Gammy command was a thing. I'll try to do something about that in the future. Okay, I guess I'm going somewhere else. Special detention? I'm special. Okay, this is not helping. Everything's just pitch black here. Okay. Is there something else I can do in the... I am so lost. Okay. What about anything I've been here? You're going in circles, Rocky. You're going in circles, Rocky. Well, I need some light. I need some light if I'm going to go and change anything here. There's too many places. Okay, at least... Doesn't anybody understand how this feels? To dance in the dark with nobody watching? Okay, whatever I have to do is probably here. All these voices you can do might be all the victims you ate, Rocky. No. No, 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 no. I don't. Oh, right. I was gonna say I don't eat rodents anymore. I don't eat them anymore. Yeah. I earned this haunting. Even if the lights come back on, the nobody watching part ain't gonna change.
What did you say to me? That does it. Now you've made me all the more determined to dance.
Okay, this guy's great. Clearly the goal here is to get him to keep dancing, right? Oh, right. Now I remember. I press L and I can move around into other things in my ghost powers, but I can't reach anything yet. So we're going back in there. All right. Internal and external line? Can I go to a new place from there? No, I'm gonna stay in the guard room. I'm gonna stay in the guard room because I think this is where I'm supposed to be. Okay. it's coming back to my brain a little bit how this thing works. So, can I reach anything? Yes! Can we use the toilet? No. How disappointing. I can't examine anything because it's so dark. Light won't turn on. Emergency button. Can't activate that. Nothing does anything. Bunk. Nothing does anything. I gotta go to another room. Turn on phone. Emergency button. Oh. No. Oh. There's a pad of notepapers hanging on the wall. So sweet, so easy on the eyes, but hideous on the inside. Whole life spreading lies, but you can't hide. Baby, nice try. Is this a song somewhere, or is this a comment on me? I'm not trying to hide right now, but I'm worried I might have to. No, I know I don't have to hide from you because you're so nice to me. You're such a sweetie, Squat. Oh, reading the wrong name. Lego Dude. It's from K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, I did have a guess. I did have a guess that, like, this is gonna be... I'm like, there's a 50% chance that this is from K-pop Demon Hunters, the Minecraft movie, or Kai Cenat, or I Show Speed. I'm like 50-50 chance that it's one of those 4 things. There came a point in time when I stopped caring about math. Maybe I can turn the light bulb on. I think. Turn on? No. I'm powerless here. How do I get out of this? Okay, go to the phone. Okay. No, I have not actually popped the K's yet. And I have not seen any of the K's get popped. So that's something to look into in the near future. Oh, for any who didn't see, tomorrow day, watch along in the server of Paranorman. I hope to join many of the yous. It will probably be at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. Wait, is that more? Is that more in tune with the Halloween style? If it is, I mean, seems like it potentially could be. Although it kind of already advertised it. So I don't know if it might be too late to change. Okay. Upper row of cells. Why is this so confusing? Why is this so confusing? I just want to go home. Okay. Special. I'm special! Okay. There's gotta be places I can go here. It looks like it. I guess darkness doesn't really exist in the ghost world. Even without light, I can still see what's going on. I can use the ghost world to help me find that generator. Okay, yes, good. Good. That's not it. That looks like it's important. I've seen these things before. Some kind of tool for turning things. It's leaning up against a wall. If I knock it over, I wonder if he'll notice. Darn, it's too heavy, it won't bunch. Okay. Emergency light? That did very little, but okay. Will you turn on? You will not turn on. What is that?
Spoon!
And I can't do anything with the spoon. Okay. Buddy, I need you to help me out here. This definitely seems like the place that I'm supposed to be.
This is not good at all.
Yeah, I feel like a ghost is gonna show up any minute now.
Hey, come on, show some respect. There's a dead man here.
That's right, me. But whew,
I never saw that one coming, did you? Who could have? Anyway, the generator's gonna be fixed soon. I guess we hang tight.
Rocky, guess what? Looks like you made some sort of bird face emote. Wow. Hey, Rocky, guess what? Bird face emote. Yeah, I see like a couple eyes and a beak. Cool. It doesn't work on me. You're gonna have to be more creative than that, Lego dude. If you're gonna try to send me surprise bird face emotes. Yep. Okay, that's gotta do something. There appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. Doesn't seem to be responding. Should doctor really tell though? How do I reach the generator? How do I reach the generator? Please care about the emergency lights, sir. What's that? Water drop? Oh! I was in the water drop and then I fell down and now I'm in the bucket. Oh, this is great. This is great. I figured it out. I somehow figured it out. Ding!
Hey, here it is.
Oh, that's creative.
There, done.
Hey, it's basically Phoenix Wright music is back. I wonder if it's the same composer. I know it's the same creator. Trick time! Trash time! Okay. Generator is happening. This is good. This is very good. Yes, get me up here. We don't do anything with this spoon. Power distributor? Why aren't you distributing power? You're supposed to distribute power. Know your role. And there's nothing for me to do up here. Why won't you do your job? Okay, it's fine. How do I get you to work? What do you do? Not being very useful right now. Okay, whatever. Go up here. Oh! Maybe the liver. Do something! Nothing. Oh, but the lights are back on. This is nice. Maybe I'm done with what I need to do here. Okay, so now guard room? I should change the description of what I'm playing, because what I'm playing is now Ghost Trick. Okay. Have we fixed things at the guard room?
This piano dance that has been passed down in our family for generations, there's just one problem with it.
Oops.
Hey, quit acting so bored and ask me. Ask me, what's the problem, Bailey?
Yeah, what's the problem, Bailey?
The problem is, it's hard to know when to stop.
Hey, quit
acting so bored and pay attention.
Guess it's hard for you to know when to stop talking, too.
I just want your keys. Just give me your keys. Give me your keys. I want to take your keys. Can I have them, please? Just give me those keys. Or don't. Or you can don't.
You know, there is some Sam and Max freelance police in there. You're right, I'm sort of doing generic detective voice. That is on brand.
Oh boy, that little bit of progress may be as far as I get. Brain is not remembered how to game.
Time here still appears to be like a caged animal.
I'm gonna kiss knock. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Smooch. You better have done it. Because I know he was willing. Thoughts on... Oh, wow. To have his name spelled incorrectly twice in the same strem is very weird to me. So, Rocky, thoughts on Darvin Ham being at a My Little Pony party one time despite him not being a brony? Also, please correct me, but are you a brony? I know of the pony style, but it would not be correct to call me a brony. I have watched it with my little niece, Raccoon, a few times. I know the characters, and I think they have good voicey styles. With regards to him being at the party, well, I think from what I understand correctly, it wasn't a party for bronies specifically. It was like a party for people who have worked with a certain animation studio, and all of them except for him had worked on My Little Pony. So my guess is that he paid somebody money and he really wanted to fit in. That's my guess. Because why else would he be invited to a party that has literally nothing to do with him? That's what I'm going with. It's really quite sad if you think about it, but then I remember it's him, so then I'm not sad. It's just pathetic.
And of course, our death row inmate isn't here either. Huh. Did the curry lover ever find his curry?
Oh, curry sounds good right about now. I'd like to know.
My time will soon be locked away from me as well. I can't waste what I have left. Better get going.
Is there stuff to do here?
Better not shut off the emergency alarm.
Okay. Okay, fine. Oh, can I use... Maybe I can use the toilet now. Bunk does nothing. That bunk has incredible bunk energy. Bunk status has not been achieved. Okay. Can I turn lights on now?
It's no use! No matter how many times I try, I still can't read what it says.
Rocky, is your niece a part of your Halloween costume? my niece is my niece, and she is herself. I would not... I'm not sure how what you're saying as a sentence would work. That just made me very confused. But she's doing her thing and I'm doing my thing. Why is it? There's a pad of notepapers hanging on the wall. There's a red O drawn on each one. Oh, a group costume? You mean like one where it's like the horse? And you kind of have the person who has to put the... You know what? I would only subject one individual to that. If it was like one of those horse costumes. And that would be Dorcas Morcus. Of course, he would be the back of the horse where he belongs. And I would be the front. And I would make sure to eat 10 chili dogs that day. And yeah, same style if it's one of those long coat things. He's at the bottom. I'm on the top. Same style. Let's see. How do I... Well, let's face it, wearing one of those long coat style things with me is the closest he'll get to not looking short when he stands next to an actual successful basketball player. But once again, why would I grant him that privilege? Oh, soup can. I want tomato soup. I think I might be already stuck. Why won't it let me use the toilet? No nickname for... You keep spelling his name wrong. No nickname for a long division. Long division... Bird face. I see once again the two eyes and that beak. Div bird face. I don't get it. Actually, I do. I'm just encouraging more creativity. Everything is war, and everything else is knocked. And many things are war and knocked at the same time. Noct is such a cool guy. I hope he's doing well. I think I might be stuck. I think I might be stuck. I didn't mean to say that, but that's, you know, appropriate considering how I feel about how things are going in this gammy right now. Is the one place I haven't been? Okay, we might have something here. Alright. Why can't I go into the can? Yes, trash. Save the day, as always. Open? Alright. Don't understand what we're doing here. Is it a game with first-person view? Not quite. So I am playing as... So it's that guy. He's like been turned into like a little ghost. Yeah, it must be what it means. Yeah, it must be it. I should actually like read the words. Wonder if that means you'll spend the day painting like today. And he is that little circle. He's the little ghosty circle, and he can go into things. So it's not first person. We are him.
A newspaper article has been cut and framed. Unfortunately, I can't read it. It's probably like D99's case. Man murders wife or something about that. There's a picture of the alleged culprit in the article. Yup, it's this prisoner, all right.
Oh, is that helpful? Did that do anything? No, that did nothing. That did nothing to help me. I feel like I'm stuck here forever. Not even trash has helped me. What is the point of opening the basket? Can I push the emergency button? I just once. Just once? No. And there's nothing to help me over here, too. Oh, I don't know how to get over here. Oh, okay, I totally understand. Those games can definitely make quite a few people sicky, but not to worry, this is not one of those. Everything stays exactly the way it is right now. And it's gonna stay like that for a while because I have no idea what I'm doing. Bottle? Why does the bottle not do anything? Really? I should be able to pop the bottle and go up into the air. Oh, that is such disappointment. Is there anything up here? No. Okay, I'm just gonna go a little while longer before I think I give up on this one, cause oh no. Oh no. Special detention is where I've been, isn't it? Okay. Oh! That's gotta do something. There's gotta be some trick to that. Wait, how do I... Sure had misgivings when I tried this lever, but nothing happened. Kinda disappointing, really. Maybe something else has to be done first? I don't know what to do. Big guy seems to be taking a nap here. Doubt my paltry powers are enough to wake him. Rest in peace, curry lover. It's kind of spooky when a ghost says it. Oh, he's actually alive. Oh, he tried to dig out. Oh, that's kind of cool. Do I need to put water in there? Okay, so he's literally... Oh, literally, I hope you rest in peace. I hope you have a great time there. Power distributor does nothing. Oh, Rocky feeling very stuck right now. Oh, I like this game, but I clearly did not have my brain. I clearly did not have my brain in the right place to make this work. Emergency light, do nothing. Other light, also do nothing. Oh, well, at least I had a slight amount of progress before I got stuck forever. Yep. Okay. Who knows, I might come back to this one after figuring out how this works off stream. Maybe you'll see me play it again. But this is not my day. This is not my brain. Can't move from this phone anywhere else. I can't reach up there. I'm glad that that guy's having fun. Okay. One last once over before I give it up. There's nothing here. There is nothing here but... Wait, toilet, work. Why? Why have you forsaken me? To put a toilet in a game and make it useless. Evil, cruel, wrong. For shame. What about even that speaker? Nothing? Nothing? Okay. Oh, this game is cruel. Me, time with the knocked sounds right about now. Sounds nice right about now. I think that's wonderful, and I hope that you enjoy that. And I think it's probably as good a time as any to take a step away from here. People need to teach me bird face with a little beak there with two eyes and a beak. No, I think I understand it completely. I think I understand it completely. I understand it completely. I am up to date on all of the things. I've seen the chicken jockey before. I know about... Actually, I don't know very much about many of these things. Oh, wait. I know who Shin Sonic is. He's brand new, isn't he? I know who Sonic EXE is. Yeah. I work with kids as a director. They teach me all about all the things. So I know that. I even know about those two numbers that look kind of like a little bird face thing. Ain't gonna work on me. Ain't gonna work on me. Nuh-uh-uh. Oh boy. Well, I hope you all enjoyed my incredible gameplay. And also me reading stories that, you know, unlike my gameplay, those stories actually went somewhere. Always, always, always so very, very nice to have you here. Before we are up on out, we're gonna send a little ready-roo. And I am going to send that to none other than a delicious pie for me. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Tarina, as always. Ooh, okay. I'm going to send this ready-roo over to Blair Bears. One. That's good. That's nice. That's so nice. So nice, just like you, to drop anvils on the head of the raccoon. Why is that where my voice goes? It's a weird time. It's a weird time for me right now. Blair Bears, the charity streamer Raccoon VTuber style, she is currently doing some virtual pumpkin carvings. This is fascinating. And she is joined by Baguette Baby and Charlie Wolf. So why don't we go on over to there? And I will be back on a frightening fuzzy style Friday. Doing, well, probably not playing more of this game, but we'll see where we get there. We'll see when we get there. Until next time, as always, work hard, work smart, be good to others, and be good to yourself, and have a wonderfully spooky and wonderfully safe All Hallows Eve. which is another way of saying Halloween. Until next time, which is going to be Friday or Thursday if you're around for movie watchings. Work hard, work smart, be good to others, and be good to yourself because you deserve it. And of course, mwah, Rocky loves you. Bye-bye. Whee. Oh, same to you, Whisker. Bye-bye, everybody. Travoto, it's good to see you too. And the Sonic Joe. And I hope to see you again soon. I should actually activate the raid. I'm gonna actually